Future owed Trick some money. So me, Trick, and Big U was real close at the time, right? Hey, Future owed bro some money. All right, Trick in Detroit. Me and Big U on a red eye flight to Atlanta. We coming to LAX. We coming through the security, putting our bag through the thing. Who we see on the other side? Future and the girl that's with the football player nigga, right? Uh, what's his baby
Sierra,
mom?
Sierra.
We see Future and Sierra. I say, bro, is that who I think it is? He looked. I said, yeah. I said, you take. I got him. When we come to the thing, I say, hey homie, you got that money for Trick? He take off running. I'm chasing the
What?
nigga on the dead homies through the Delta. The
What the
nigga
fuck?
runs into a terminal and he runs into the thing, but it ain't hooked up to no plane.
He left his.
He left it.
Oh, bro.
Man,
He
Wow.
runs into the terminal. True story. He runs into the terminal, right? When he run into the terminal, he take his phone out, right? He know he can only go so far. Cause what you gonna do? Jump onto the runway? That's a long drop down there, right? He throws the phone at me on speaker. All I hear is Stunner voice. He say, Wack, it's me, Stunner. Talk to me. I say, Stunner, I'm busy right now. He said, yeah, but I don't want you to be, nephew. What's going on? I say, he owe Trick a bag, my nigga. He can't be in our backyard and he owe bro a bag. Either he gonna pay or he finna get up and then he gonna pay. Right? Trick at home sleep. He don't know what's going on. He in Detroit. Right? He say, Wack, my word to you, I'll pay the nigga debt. Let him be. I got business with that man. I said, what? He said, Wack, this Stunner talking to you as your brother. Leave him be. You got my word, whatever the debt is. Send me Trick.
Aw, man, here we go again. It seems like Wack 100 knows how to keep that name in the algorithm. And he's told us before that he's made up stories, made up altercations on Clubhouse. He's willing to do whatever to keep that name in the algorithm. I'm just going off his words that he said before. Now, y'all just seen that footage, man. This is Wack 100 saying that basically back in the day when they had the no-fly zone and they had, a tight circle with him, Big U, Trick, basically the Avengers of the hip-hop extortion crew, they all were working together coast to coast. And if they seen your enemy, the other nigga's enemy, or whoever owed them money, they was gonna handle that for him. So he said that basically Future owed Trick some money. I don't know from what, but he owed Trick some money. And I guess Trick wasn't getting the bag. Now, while he was Trick deep sleep in bed over there in Detroit, in LA, Big U and Wack 100 seen Future at the TSA terminal over there at LAX at the TSA area. And they was like, nah, don't he owe Trick some money? He told Big U, you get the girl and I get Future. So allegedly he went over to Future and said, hey, homie, what about that money over here, cuz, that you owe my boy Trick? And he said Future went and took the hell off. I'm talking about, he said he looked like Tyreek Hill running through the Delta terminal. Now, do we believe that? I don't know. But this story, he keeps going. He says that he's chasing him. He's running, leaves his girlfriend with a 6'2", 300-pound man in Big U. And he runs so far that he ends up running into a gate. He opens the door of the gate, runs into the gate. There's no plane at the gate. He can't jump. That's a long fall. So he's got him cornered and he throws the phone at him and it's Birdman on the phone. Birdman is the saving grace. He says, look, nephew, I'm going to get it right with Trick. I'm going to pay for it. I got business with him. Now, do we believe this story? In all seriousness, do we believe in this story? I'm going to say this. This is what I believe. I do believe that maybe there was a situation and maybe Wack 100 did approach Future because he owed Trick some money. And he's saying, you can't be up in LA and Trick my homeboy and you owe him some money. And maybe I think that Wack 100 may have respectfully told him, hey, man, you got to get on the phone with Big U or this might happen to you. I think that maybe he could even press them. Maybe Future was scared. But one thing I do not believe that Future took off running through the terminal from TSA where there's security, there's dogs, there's all kind of people there to witness it. I do not believe that he ran from there. I do not believe that you chased him without anybody getting that on camera. Nobody tweeting out about it. Hey, did y'all see Future running through the airport from Wack 100? It just don't make sense to me. I just think that that's cap. I think that you put a little bit of extra Pyru cap on there, sprinkled some Pyru sauce on there, just because it just sounds like, it just doesn't sound believable to me. You telling me he went and opened up a gate, a vacant gate. There's nobody working the gate. He went through the gate, TSA. Boy, do you know how many felonies that probably would be? What kind of arrests there would be? Y'all would never be able to fly again in the United States airport. It's just, things don't make sense to me. I'm just being honest. Now, we had Big U. He came out and said that was cap. As y'all see right here on the screen, he said that shit was cap. And then we have Trick, who also just came out and said that was cap. Now, I can believe Wack 100 because he said that don't expect Big U to basically take his side because they got a falling out. It is what it is. He ended up threatening him, saying he'll expose him with the same shit he'd been threatening to expose Big U for the last goddamn year at this point. And then Trick, I don't know what the relations is with Trick, but Trick came and said nah. But I do, like I said, I can understand if we being fair, Trick not wanting to be involved with that. I do think it's weird that Wack 100 keeps involving and implementing people's names in these stories. If you want to tell a story, leave the names out. But, I shouldn't have to teach no OG Pyru street nigga the rules of the street. So, you know what? Let me mind my goddamn light-skinned business. Now, I am noticing, though, before I get up out of here, because that's the whole thing. But do y'all think that Wack 100 has some kind of issue with people from Atlanta, bro? Because I'm starting to notice, like, he's really building up his beef in Atlanta. Like, he's came at T.I. a few times. Even T.I.'s fired back. He calls him a snitch. He just said this Future shit, which ain't no way you gonna tell me that the astronaut kid took off. You feel me? Then he said that last week he was saying that Jeezy's a snitch. Yeah, he was talking about BMF. He said Jeezy's a snitch. He snitched on niggas in BMF and all type of shit like that. He's been talking about how Gunna gon' snitch. He think Gunna gon' snitch. He got beef with 21 Savage. He told 21 Savage that he was snitching on Thug and them. Like, bro, it's just getting out of control. Like, what is your issue with Atlanta, Wack 100? I would like to know, as an Atlanta native myself. I want to know what's going on. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think you got a problem with Atlanta? Do y'all think that this story is believable? Do y'all think that parts of it is believable? Just give me y'all input on the situation, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment.
Our Daddy channel. Subscribe to our Daddy channel.